Welcome to Live Lunch with 89.7 WTMD Baltimore. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Sam Gallant. Live Lunch is made possible in part by Heavy Seas Beer, Summer of the Pirate Can Sampler, Musical Round of Cockeysville, and Cunningham's Cafe and Bakery. Thank you all so much for stopping by the studios today. We are at One Olympic Place in beautiful downtown Towson this fine Friday, and thank you for tuning in. However you are joining us on 89.7 FM, streaming us online, or watching through Facebook Live. Today, we are very excited to welcome back to WTMD for their first live lunch. They were here just a few months ago playing on the Baltimore Band Block Party, impressing everyone with their melodious yet rockin' sound. They've got an excellent self-titled album out and a bunch of shows coming up, and they're here for you right now for live lunch. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome to WTMD, Too Soon Jokes.
roll off my back. Slow motion beat pulling on wide. Smooth friction, slowly crawl. They'll drop off away from home. Nothing is wrong, but everything is wrong. This is home, then I'm in all that my anatomy exists, and we are all designed to fail. Kids run by, pulls out his gunshots, 1, 2, these are, then he's gone. The mind sont tout autres, sorting intuition, going through. What's it matter in the end? Living cells or murdering? We're just trying to make it through another day without succumbing to untimely death with all of our regrets. But that's just what we're designed to do. Thank you.
Yeah, give it up. Too Soon Jokes for Live Lunch on 89.7 WTMD Baltimore. Live Lunch is made possible in part by Heavy Seas Beer, Summer of the Pirate Can Sampler, Musical Round of Cockeysville, and Cunningham's Cafe and Bakery. Guys, welcome back to WTMD.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for coming by today. I'm speaking with Justin Jurek, and the rest of the band behind him is Zane, David, and Dingo. You guys sound great. Thank you all for rocking out.
Thank you.
You know, I was just like, I'm thinking of all these different influences that I can hear in your music. What influences you? I'm thinking like Matthew Sweet, but like with the Seeds, kind of like Matthew Sweet covering the Seeds is what it sounds like.
Yeah, we definitely love Matthew Sweet. The Pixies are a big influence. The way I was describing it with a friend I was talking to the other day is like, we sound like a band from the 90s trying to sound like a band from the 60s.
That's about right. Yeah. So you guys don't do covers, though. You just mentioned, you know, like...
Not really. We did do a Pixie song once, but we don't really.
It's just not funny?
It's not that it's not funny. It's just I'm really bad at learning other people's songs.
Okay.
That's why I write.
And you
my
write
own.
good songs of your own,
Thank
which
you.
is good. It's a testament to how good a songwriter you are, Justin. So tell me about the name, Too Soon Jokes.
So the name is kind of like a way to deal with hard things. Like if something like bad happens, you might like tell a joke, and some people would be like, "Whoa, too soon." But it's how I deal with stuff. It's not like disrespectful or anything.
So
Like if I happen to die like today, I'd hope someone would like tell a joke about it. You know.
And we're getting into some dark stuff here. Can you tell me a joke?
I don't really have jokes. I just have like funny, sad things that happened to us. Like last night, our studio in my basement got completely flooded. The sump pump broke, like 2 feet of water. Super funny.
Oh.
Yeah, well, the funny part is that we played a gig on Friday, and I was too lazy to take all our amps back downstairs. So
Everything was saved.
everything was saved except for David's drums, but they're airing out. They'll be okay.
Oh, okay. So for me, a joke is kind of like, you know, what the drummer get on his SATs? Chicken salad. Cunningham's Cafe and Bakery, your chicken salad is delicious. The drummer will attest.
Yes.
So, you know, jokes are often tasteless, but I find that your music has a lot of, you know, class and a lot of taste to it.
Oh, thank you.
Is that the irony there with the name?
I think so. It's just like, it's my way of dealing with stuff, like anxiety and crazy stuff that happens every day. Just write about it and try to make it happy.
Well, I'm getting anxious to hear some more. You all sound really good. You got some gigs coming up, though, too, if you all want to check out Too Soon Jokes in a proper live setting. Not that this isn't proper. This is pretty nice. But you've got some gigs July 31st. That's what, next Monday?
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Yep. That's at Soundstage. We're opening for the Spill Canvas and Punchline. Just a side note about Punchline. 18 years ago, me and Zane knew each other. We were trying to learn how to play music. But we went to my second show ever. I had to beg my parents to let me go. I was a little 13-year-old boy. And we were standing outside, and the singer from Punchline came up to us with a little Walkman, and he was like, listen to my band. And they're still a band today, and they actually got pretty big. So it's our first time playing with them, so we're pretty excited.
And now you're opening up for them. That's
Yep.
pretty cool. It all goes around. And you're also playing with a WTMD friend, Matt Ellen, coming up soon as well. Where's that gig?
That is at New America on Utah Street, downtown.
All right.
It's a cool little place.
Everybody, let's hear some more. Ladies and gentlemen, Too Soon Jokes. Give it up. It's Live Lunch on 89.7 WTMD.
I come home and you've been drunk all day, sitting on the floor with a sad smile on your face, working towards a paycheck, paying our weekends away. We both know that you're not going to stay. I'm tired of being let down, thinking too much for a turnaround, but we know my brain is sweating off this fever. So here I am without the thought of plans to come back home again. And I don't care because Carrie took me away to this city that can't force me to change. I'm tired of being let down, too much will turn around, but we know my brain is sweating off this fever. about this town. Everybody, 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 everybody knows. You and me, we have everything, but we don't have anything to show. Looking around, nobody knows. Now I'm losing all my motive to from this. Now you're on your own again, and you figured it out. Find yourself. We are not the same. We are not the same. Find solace in something new. Look at it, it's only true. And let's hope that you'll find it too. 'Cause things don't look for you. We are not the same. We are not the Thank you so much. Got a couple more for it. So I'll tell a little story about this song to get back at somebody. So a couple years ago, actually the drummer of Zane and I's high school band was attacked by a random guy for no reason, literally no reason. Luke is like the sweetest guy ever. He's a huge nerd. He got like perfect on math and on his SATs. Never would hurt a fly. Great guy. But he got attacked, and like that really upset me. And I did something kind of stupid. I sent the guy an email. It was not a threatening email. It was like, I just hate injustice. So I sent him an email. I was like, tell the truth, because the basics of the story is that he lied, so they were both getting in trouble by the cops, like it was a drunken fight or something. But Luke literally did nothing. So I wrote him the email, and then I ended up getting arrested because they called it intimidation of a witness. And I didn't intimidate him. I was like, please tell the truth. He's a good guy, that kind of thing. It was, yeah, that's a felony. I didn't get convicted, so I'm okay. But like, it sticks with me 6 years later. So I wrote this song about him, trying to get into his head and try to understand like what was going through his head. Like, I think he was just a frustrated college dude trying to, make himself feel good and impress people. And I feel like a couple girls probably turned him down that night, and that's what this song's about. Change your clothes, pick up the phone, 'cause you're ready. Call your brothers and drink another, 'cause you're ready. Walk down the street, smooth as can be, 'cause you're ready. Glide through the crowds, thinking so loud that you're ready. Do what you got to prove. You're so cool, cool is not school. You're so cool, cool is not school. Do what you got to prove. Avoid the glance, wish your eyes go advanced, so frustrated. Don't let them know you're defeated and broke, you're frustrated. Eyes to the floor as you walk out the door, you're frustrated. Who is this guy with that look in his eyes? You're frustrated. Do what you got to prove. You're so cool, cool is not school. You're so cool is not school. Do what you got to prove. He's the style, 'cause you're on the tracks. You push it through and make contact as a last resort. As his jaw contorts, you lie your way through the police report. Why would he be set free when we all know what that means? Take the step, lie again. All so you can prove. You're so cool, cool is not school. You're so cool is not school. Do what you got to prove. Thank you so much. I guess we'll do, usually when we play like little punk shows and stuff, we only get a half hour, so I gotta stretch a little bit. So I'll tell a story about this next song too. This is the first song I wrote as Too Soon Jokes. This started out as a solo project back in like 2009, 2010. And I was living in a trailer at the time. There's nothing against living in a trailer, but mine was awful. Things were falling apart and stuff. And I was going to the grocery store and I was spending all the money in my pocket to get like a little bit of food. And I was like out of it. I was depressed. And I was like, as I was going back to the what's it called? The cart corral thing. I accidentally hit this lady's car and I bumped into it and I tried to back up and go again. But you know how sometimes the wheels like don't want to cooperate? That happened and I hit it again. And then I realized that she was in the car, in the passenger seat where I was hitting. Now, there was no like marks or anything, but she rolled down the window and all she said was, "What's wrong with you?" And so as soon as I got home, I wrote this song. I wrote this song in like 10 minutes. And it's called "What's Wrong with You," because the whole ride home after that, I was like, what is wrong with me? What's wrong? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Did you I wrong? Did you question my behavior? 'Cause I had hair and a beard like your savior. Sorry if I had cut you all off. But I went so far. Maybe I was just a little distracted, 'cause I just spent all the money in my pocket. 1 week's worth of food. That hope it'll last me. Your husband sitting all embarrassed, and I see through him. Look into his fading eyes, and we turn our head towards you and say, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What's wrong? Thank you so much. I heard some laughs after that, so that reminds me of another story. We were playing a show on Friday downtown, and you guys all know Rodney Henry, the pie guy. He was at the show. I didn't know who he was actually, but he was talking to us, and I'll get some reverb off there. He was asking our name and stuff, and he was like, "Are your songs funny?" And I was like, no, they're actually kind of depressing. But I guess that one's kind of funny in the context. So, yeah. We got 2 more. This one's not funny. I don't think so. I hope not. All right. Thank you so much for coming out. I really wasn't expecting this many people. You guys are cool. Just looking for a dead man's daughter. Simple little friction to get you harder. Always, always. There's a bottle on the shelf, can't help yourself. So you take it down, then you drink it down. Always. So much. This is really fun. We just have one more, but again, we're playing a couple shows coming up. Actually, if anyone's here in the studio, we got tickets for the show on Tuesday at Soundstage. If you're interested, $15, no service fees. But this is our last one. This is a song called General Malaise Reporting for Duty. It's the first full song that we did together, and yeah. Thank you so much. so much.
All right, they let it out right there a little bit. Too Soon Jokes, live lunch on WTMD, making light of witness intimidation, alcoholism, and wet basement since 2010. Playing Tuesday, July 31st at Baltimore Soundstage. They've got tickets, they've got merch and T-shirts over there, and stop by the WTMD membership table before you leave. This has been Live Lunch on 89.7 WTMD with Too Soon Jokes. Thanks, everybody.